What is up, guys? Nuka Johnny here with another campsite build. Woohoo! Who doesn't love camps? I love camps. I love camps. They're so much fun. I'm never going to stop building camps. Bethesda, what have you done to me? Anywho, we're here down in the ass crack of Shenandoah, and we built ourselves a Pioneer Scout campsite. There we go, activating build mode again. See, I just can't stop. Out here, we are in the dead heart of Shenandoah. We are isolated from everybody. We are chock full of Pioneer Scout references and Easter eggs and things that we could. Oh, is that Hypnotoad? No, that's not Hypnotoad. What am I doing? That's the wrong genre. Although if you know who Hypnotoad is, we should be friends. Anywho, let's venture on into our cabins and see what we have amidst the Pioneer Scout treachery. All right, first things first, this is the recreation cabin. It is not meant for living. It just has some games. It has, the train station because, trains, Pioneer Scout references, as well as a pool table and action figures for what looks like a chess game. Very, very casual. I wanted to keep the Pioneer Scout camp kind of not packed. I didn't really want to pack everything possible into it because the Pioneer Scouts would not have a massive excess of clutter and items everywhere. Outside of each cabin is a water pump, a helpful Shenandoah hint, and a bear-proof trash can. Have to have the bear-proof trash cans. So this is the first cabin. Very simple. We have a foosball table. I think this is foosball. Yeah, it is foosball. Cool. We have 4 bunks, a fireplace, the Ever Upwards logo, and a desk. Again, with just some posters littering around. This is the possum cabin. As you can see here, we have the little possum guy here. So I put a possum above the doorway, and then the oars. It's just very simple. It's just some boys going away for camp. We've got a kickball back there, suitcases. Not too much. Not too crazy. In the middle of the camp, we have, aside from the picnic stations and the barbecue, we have the workshop tent because Pioneer Scouts do have to earn all of their ridiculous badges. If you've done the Pioneer Scout challenges, you know just how much goes into it. You know how demanding it is. So we go into this little tent here and we have all of our workstations packed away for, Pioneer Scouts to do their challenges on, as well as a refrigerator for your samples and anything else you might need. It's a little bloodied, but I promise it's not actually the campers. I promise. Anyway, moving on out here, we're going to go to the next little cabin. And in this cabin, we have it's a different floor plan. I wanted to not copy the cabins. I didn't want to just copy and paste the exact same thing, so I made them a little bit different. Here, the bunks are pushed against the wall, as opposed to being outward against the sides. And then they have a lizard, they have a couch, and then they have a mirror with a station. I thought that this would be the girls' cabin and the other cabin would be the boys' cabin because it has a foosball table, and this one has some other stuff, more of an open floor plan, everything like that, because I figured that's something the Pioneer Scouts would in fact do. They would separate the boys and the girls because going away to camp and everything like that. And then this is the tadpole cabin. So I put a frog up here because we don't have a tadpole to mount on the wall. At least as far as I know. If we do, please let me know. I would love to do that. And then moving on, this is where the camp counselor would sit or sleep or whatever. And then this one is a little bit different than the other ones because in my mind, this is a pull-out couch. It's a bed that's actually a pull-out couch because I couldn't fit a bed in here amidst everything else I wanted to, so that's my headcanon. No one can tell me my lore. I am 100% right. This is my channel. Anyway. But yeah, no. Once again, the camp counselor is probably drinking on duty. He's got the Marshall Mallow thing. That's my favorite Stein in the whole game, by the way. If Bethesda ever makes a Marshall Mallow plushie, I will buy it instantly. And the camp counselor also has a TV, some board games tucked away, and then tools in case something happens. Tool chest, big supply crate, board games, and a TV. I mean, honestly, why wouldn't the camp counselor have a TV? It's very small. It's not crazy. It's not anything ridiculous. There's not a whole lot here. But again, I was trying to keep it in theme with the Pioneer Scouts. I wanted to make sure that it really fit the theme of what they wanted to do, and that was surviving out in the wilderness with not too much while also having access to everything they might need. they must have been a really resourceful bunch. I'm kind of curious about what more lore we're going to get with them, because obviously, if you ran around Shenandoah, you found Camp Liberty, you found some of the secrets of the Pioneer Scouts, and I kind of want to know what else we might get in the future of Shenandoah. But that's really it. This is a much smaller camp build than I usually do. It's very tiny, and I don't normally like doing multi buildings. I generally just like doing one prefab or one big structure, something like that. It's interconnected. So this is again a step outside my comfort zone, but I enjoy doing it, and I've grown to like the Pioneer Scout aesthetic. I didn't think I would care that much about this season, but as I built more into it, as I unlocked the items and everything like that, and I did all the Pioneer Scout challenges, I actually started to really appreciate the Pioneer Scout aesthetic, and I appreciated what they did here. So I'm looking forward to whatever's coming next, whether it is or is not related to the Pioneer Scouts. Anywho, that's going to be it for today. This is Nuka Johnny signing out. If you guys want to see any other content, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to comment. Feel free to leave, any kind of review. And then, as always, if you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, as I am just starting out in YouTube, and I could use all the help I could get. And remember, ever upwards, friends. Ever upwards.